Hey everyone, in this video, let's take a look at how you can use Hedra AI. In order to do so, here we are at Hedra.com. And if you are familiar with Hedra in the past, then you will know it as a lip sync platform. However, it has changed since then. It's become much more of a full-featured aggregator site, and there are some really interesting options here. One thing about Hedra that I like, love it or hate it, it's up to you. It is a very simple, straightforward interface. And I think this is actually good in comparison to some of the other platforms where there's just a ton of stuff and you're not necessarily sure where to start. Hedra is, I think, more so engineered for people who just want to jump in and start working, but still have access to some incredibly powerful tools. So you can see here in our additional tools section that we have everything that you might expect from a full-featured AI generating site. We've got the ability to generate videos, create images. We've got motion control, animating avatars, creating talking videos, creating audio, editing video. We've got templates. We can learn more about Hedra here. And let's just kind of start going through step by step. Now, first off, when you get here, you are going to be encouraged to start with a space. Now, you can paste a link, drop a brief, describe your idea here, and get started that way. Describe your project and the agent will plan it out, create the assets, and tell you where to take it. We can also click here where it says new space, and that's going to bring us here into this space where you can interact directly with the agent. You can upload your images. You can create context. We have connectors here. I haven't quite tried out what the connectors are all about, but I mean, I suppose if you have a prompt library, let's say in your Google Docs, then that might be helpful to use there. And here we also have skills, and this is another thing that I haven't played around with yet, but being able to create a saved, repeatable workflow or playbook that lets you trigger complex creative instructions with the simple / command. So that is very powerful. And yeah, definitely if you are taking AI animation seriously and you want something with some robust features, Hedra is really looking quite impressive these days. So this just gives you an idea of the menu here that we're playing with. So let's go ahead and take a look at something that I've already been playing around with so that you can kind of see how it looks for yourself. So I added my reference images, and the agent was able to decipher what I was saying. And then here we go. We've got the result right here. And we've got some other examples as well. Let me go ahead and pull this one open. And yeah, you can see here that brought this image in, and let's just check it out real quick. We'll just see for yourself there what the results are like, and really quite nice. So that gives you some idea of what spaces are all about in Hedra. We have our library here. So anything you create is all going to show up here. This was something that I think is important to point out, and probably a little bit more hidden maybe than it needs to be, or maybe it should be telegraphed a bit more. But here you have the opportunity to create elements, and this is really important because I didn't see this at first. And this is where you can actually create characters, environments, styles, outfits. So this is very powerful, something I overlooked at the beginning, but then once I found it, yes, there is this is really essential for character consistency and all sorts of stuff. So having that there, it's in library under elements. And we've got a search function. So we've got all our additional tools here. We'll take a look at generating a video. And you can see here that we have the option to try the agent, and then we've also got this drop down here that gives us 3 different options. We've got avatar, transition, and upscale. So this is if you're doing lip sync, you're going to want to use avatar, but if you're just kind of creating a typical video, then you are probably going to want to use transition. And then with this, you can use references, or you can use a start frame and an end frame. Now, I found in doing this that there was a limit to the amount of references that I was able to add. Now, that might just be a temporary limitation. Maybe I'm missing something there, but that was something that for me was a little bit of a inconvenience. But this is where I discovered that using the agent might be a better way of going about that. So if you have multiple references, more than 3, then you might want to try using the agent. But you can see here down at the bottom, if we click on this, then this is going to show you all of the different models that we have available to you, and everything is here that you might want. We've got Kling 3, C-Dance 2.0, we've got Veo. All the big ones here are there, and up here at the top you can see we've got different options depending on what it is that you're doing. We've got Topaz Video Upscaler, so that's very helpful if you need that. Doing transitions or using reference models, that's just all nicely organized for you. And here's all the really cool lip sync options, including their in-house Hedra lip sync, which is really reasonably priced and also really quite good. It still is one of the better lip sync options that are out there. So that gives you an idea of what to expect with the video. Down here, we've got our duration, our batch size, our resolution, etc., etc. So anything that you have access to will show up there. We can also enhance the prompt as well, similar to using the agent, but more immediate. That's an option as well. So we've got our upscaler with Topaz. We can create images and got access to Nano Banana, GPT-2, Seedream, Dramina, Flux, Grok, Imogen. It's all here. Some really great tools available for you. And then let's see here. We've got motion control. So this is Kling 2.6, the motion control option there. So that's a part of it as well. Again, we have lip syncing. We can even create audio. We've got a whole interface here for creating audio as well. So Hedra is really doing some amazing stuff. Highly recommend that you take a look at it. And that's all there is to it. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment and like and subscribe. And don't forget to set your notifications for more helpful tips. Also, if you take a look in the description, you'll find a link to our link tree. There you'll find our socials and our top AI recommendations, including Sintra. Sintra is a fantastic business strategy tool that gets to know you and your business, offering tailored insights to help you succeed. Check out our YouTube playlist all about Sintra and use our referral code SKILLCRAFT60 to get your first month at 60% off. Finally, if you're interested in an online bank, check out Simply Financial. Use our referral link and you can get $50 to open an account. And if you refer your friends and family, you can get $125 per referral. It's a great deal. You can personally vouch for it. Check to see if it's available in your area.